Today we're gonna talk about the shotguns in Red Dead Online. We will test damage, fire rate, reload speed. I will share with you my practical impression of each of these shotguns, and based on this information we will decide which one is the best shotgun in Red Dead Online, at least at the moment. Let's test the fire rate first. All weapons are cleaned with the maximum or almost maximum familiarity, because this affects the reload speed. Repeating shotgun goes first, 3.7 seconds per 6 shots and 2.5 seconds to fully reload. Semi-auto shotgun goes next, and it shoots pretty fast, 2.4 seconds per 5 shots, 2 seconds to fully reload it. Now let's check the hip fire rate as well. Again, repeating goals first, we are making 6 shots in only 2.4 seconds and switching to a semi-auto shotgun, and here fire rate is impressive, 1.5 seconds for 5 shots. I'm not cleaning them before the hip fire test because we need these numbers only to compare shotguns to each other, and they will all be in the same condition. Now let's test pump action shotgun. We are making 5 shots and it took 3 seconds per 5 shots and only 2 seconds to fully reload it. And the last one is a double barrel shotgun. There are 2 bullets only, it took 0.64 seconds between these 2 shots and less than a half second between hip fire shots. Now we are testing hip fire rate for a pump action, and it took 2.1 second to make 5 shots. Let's compare the results. You can see 2 numbers. First one is the time between shots with regular aiming, and second one is time between shots with auto aiming. And as you can see, semi-auto shotgun is the fastest among them all, which is kinda weird because I was sure that double-barreled will be the fastest. But anyway, repeating shotgun and pump action have like a little bit similar numbers here, and as for reload speed, they are all the same, if we will take into account the number of bullets for each of these shotguns, of course. By the way, I've also tested the aiming process for each of the shotguns, the bloom and how it disappears, but later I found out during the test that this information will have no practical value at all, because if you are using your shotguns on a closer range, let's say 10 steps or something like this, the bloom doesn't matter, and if you are using your shotguns on longer distances, then you're probably doing something wrong. They are not effective at all, or maybe you just can try to go for a headshot with painted black, which is also not extremely effective. But anyway, on the longer distances without painted black, your shotgun is a total trash. But if you still wanna use it without painted black, pump action seems to be a solid choice from this test, as you can see. Let's talk about the damage now. There is one really interesting thing that we found out during the test. On a lock-on range, if we are using regular ammo, damage is extremely random. It's super random, and it doesn't even matter whether we are using painted black or not. We're gonna show you 3 tests with regular ammo, no painted black, and we are using pump action shotgun because it's pretty accurate weapon. But we've made this test for each of the shotguns and result always was the same, and it was random. And of course, between the shots we are cleaning our weapon for this test. Now you see the result for a second shot and take a look at the difference. And another shot, and now you can see what do I mean by saying that it's random. Before the test I was sure that painted black will not gonna have random results, but no, it's also random. We tested this on all weapons. By the way, for a different video some time ago I've been testing shotgun damage on a PC with a mouse and a keyboard, and results were random as well. So we decided to repeat the damage test using slugs, because they should have same mechanics as regular bullets. I will show you the test. It's a pump action. Now we're gonna test double barrel shotgun. then semi-auto shotgun, and the last one is a repeating shotgun. I'm just not stopping to discuss the results because, as you can see, they are pretty much the same. But I'm not sure whether it's important, because if we are using Litchfield repeater on the same range and making a body shot with express armor, we are dealing the same amount of damage. But Litchfield repeater has much wider lock-on range, and you can mark your targets with painted black from a much bigger distance. Both of these ranges, auto lock-on and painted black range, are pretty small for shotguns, and that's a huge problem. And I see no reason why would someone use a shotgun with a slug ammo as a primary weapon. And keep in mind that if you are using regular ammo on shotguns and going for a headshot with painted black from lock-on range, it's still gonna be a one-shot kill. But on a closer distances, regular ammo kills with one body shot, while slugs still requires two body shots to kill, and that's a pretty much the same result as it takes with the Litchfield and express ammo without any damage ability cards. So I would rather use Litchfield than any shotgun with a slug ammo. And I'm also not sure whether the strategy of using regular shotgun ammo on a closer distances and switching for slugs is any effective too, because first it takes time, second, shotguns still have a lot of disadvantages that we were mentioning. By the way, interesting fact about the headshots with the shotguns. Yes, any shotgun kills with a headshot if it's a clear headshot from lock-on range, but it doesn't one-shots from a bigger distances, let's say from a painted black marking range, which is also not that impressive for shotguns. Plus, if your opponent is wearing a hat and he has a never without one ability card, this ability card would probably save him from a shotgun headshot. Never without one is much more effective against shotguns than against regular bullets. By the way, slugs are also not killing with one headshot from painted black marking range, and from the same distance you will make the one-shot kill to the head using some repeater. There is an interesting rule that we found out from this test. From a distance of 15 steps, any shotgun one body shot kills with regular ammo, even without painted black. You just want to make a clear body shot and it's gonna be a one-shot kill. But from a 17 steps distance, body shot kills are extremely rare. So if you want to use shotguns effectively, go closer to your targets. That's a pretty simple rule. Of course, I've played many matches on a PC and on a console using shotguns as a primary weapon, despite the fact that actually it's kinda hard to find maps where you can use shotgun as a primary weapon effectively. I've been playing with painted black and with slippery bastard. And here is my conclusion. Semi-auto shotgun is the best choice whether you are playing with painted black or with slippery bastard. Because if you are playing with painted black, all you need is pretty much fire rate, and here we have insane fire rate. Yes, double-barreled shotgun also has some solid fire rate, but there are only 2 bullets, and that's not enough, especially if you fight in multiple opponents. Also, when playing with auto aiming and going for body shots with a hip fire, semi-auto shotgun is just a press button to kill stuff, because with 5 bullets and insane fire rate you will just melt people that are close to you. And if we are playing with Slippery Bastard ourselves or trying to counter someone who's using Slippery Bastard, again, semi-auto shotgun is a perfect choice because it has solid fire rate and many bullets. And from my tests, it all that matters for your shotguns. And even more, double action shotgun is not any good against Slippery Bastard users, because even on a semi-close close range, like 7-8 steps, you will not hit your opponents too often, and if you're out of ammo and you have to reload, you pretty much dead. Your opponent will just turn off Slippery Bastard and kill you. So I would prefer to have shotgun with more than 2 bullets in it, and that's why I'm pretty sure that semi-auto is a great choice. Repeating shotgun has even more bullets, it has 6, but it's just too slow to use it effectively. Pump action could be a reasonable choice because of the final reticle bloom size, but I'm not quite sure how exactly it works against Slippery Bastard, so I would rather prefer semi-auto because of the fire rate. So in my opinion, semi-auto shotgun is a superior choice for any playing style, whether you are going for a headshots with painted black, or you running around with Slippery Bastard and going for a close range shotgun kills, or even if you are using some other Deadeye ability card and going for a hip fire kills. But to be honest, I don't suggest you to use any other ability cards with shotguns, it's not too effective in my opinion. Please let me know in the comments whether you agree with my arguments on this topic and on the best shotgun choice. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please place a like. And thank you for watching. See ya. До свидания.